I'm sorry. Didn't see you there. I was just busy rearranging my books here at the Chicago Airport Food Court. Hi guys, Coach Mike here, and welcome back to the Ask Learning Leaders show. We are here in this episode at the Chicago O'Hare Airport on the way to WIDPSC 2016. WIDPSC is the World Individual Debate and Public Speaking Championships. We're here with two of our all-star debaters, Katie and Alex. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We're here in Chicago on the way to Pittsburgh. We actually missed our flight because of the connection was too tight. So we're here getting some dinner before we head to Pittsburgh for the competition at Shadyside Academy. Super jazzed up to be back at WIDPSC. This will be my third year there. Previously I was in Lithuania, last year Hong Kong, this year the US, and next year we're gonna go to Botswana. So super excited. So for this episode, we have two awesome debaters who are gonna actually ask us questions live here on the show. So without further ado, guys.
So first question to start us off, Mr. Mike, how was your flight over?
Well, Katie, thanks. That's a great question. The flight was okay. We'll go with the pluses and the minuses. Okay, so plus number one, I got to sit next to Coach Hans. That was sweet. Minus number one, no outlets on the plane. I couldn't charge my phone or my computer. I couldn't get as much work done as I thought that I was going to be able to. So it just shows kind of my over-reliance on technology and electronics during the plane. What I should have brought was one of these bad boys, an old school book. Next plus was that when I got up to get a snack, I saw Alex working on memorizing his persuasive speech throughout the entire flight, and I think right now he has it down cold. And I'd say the last negative was that we absolutely missed our connection to Pittsburgh, but it's all right because we got a good dinner and now we're headed to Pittsburgh shortly. So flight was good overall. I spent most of the time listening to a book on tape. I'm just in the middle of Titan, the biography of John D. Rockefeller by Ron Chernow. Awesome book, 34 hours long on audio, so I recommend you guys get the abridged version. All right, next question. Alex.
What are you going to do on the flight to Pittsburgh?
Well, it's pretty late in the evening, so I'm probably going to dip into one of these books here. I'm really looking forward to hear Katie's performance of Room by Emma Donohoe when we get to Pittsburgh. So I'm probably actually going to start into this one actually, The End of Alchemy by Mervyn King. So Mervyn King was the former head of the Bank of England from 2010 to 2013, and he's written what I'm told is a phenomenal book on the future and perhaps the demise of the financial securities or financial services industry. So really looking forward to this, recommended by a former coworker of mine. So I'll probably get started on that. All right, Katie?
Okay, so Mr. Mike, what got you into debate in the first place?
What got me into debate in the first place? Wow, it's a good question. Katie, can I take that, what got me into public speaking, and then what got me into debate? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So what got me into public speaking was when I was in 6th grade, I really wanted a better role in the school play. And so I wasn't the most loquacious or eloquent speaker. And so I started by myself and with my friend Ryan training in public speaking. So when I was in 1st grade, I was asked to be in the school play. I was super excited. And I actually got the role of Toad number 6. So I was like a little brown toad, and my one line in the play was, "I am lumpy and bumpy and brown." So I must have rehearsed that line thousands of times, but I nailed it. And then 2nd grade, my line in the play was, "I have a bright idea." And then I walked off stage. That was it. I was Edison. So I wanted a better role in the school play, and I decided that I needed to train in public speaking in order to get there. So my friend Ryan and I would take weekends and watch these old VHS cassette tapes on how to become better public speakers and actors. And we ended up competing in a statewide forensics competition in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade in New Jersey, and we ended up winning the competition those 3 years in a row. So with some hard work and training and with a friend to support me, then I started public speaking. And then debate, I'd never done until I was a 10th grader in high school. And at my high school, Deerfield in Massachusetts, the head of the debate program was my favorite teacher from freshman year, a guy by the name of Michael O'Donnell, who we may even see in Pittsburgh tomorrow. And he was the head of the philosophy department and the debate program, and he got me hooked on debating when I was there. So that's how I got started in debate.
Okay. Why do you think public speaking and debate is so important for children like us?
It's a great question, Alex. I could talk for hours on this, but in a nutshell, I think what debate and public speaking really comes down to are two major components. Number one, breaking down complex ideas into multiple component parts. discussing them and valuing them, putting them together into one cohesive idea, and then articulating that idea. And I think that that is useful no matter what you do in life. Whether you become a financier, or whether you become a psychologist, or whether you become a entrepreneur, or a political economist, or a political scientist, or whether you become a realtor, right? All of these different people who wrote these books, they all use these public speaking and debate skills no matter what they do. And even if you don't work professionally, even if you just want to be a better member of your family or a friend to someone, being able to communicate effectively is, I think, the most timeless and useful skill. And then the second reason is I know firsthand that it breeds self-confidence. Going from a first grader with one line in the play to an 8th grader, three-time state champion with the lead role in the school play, to me, I just had a complete transformation as to who I wanted to be and to see the potential in my life, and I want to share that with other people. So having not had a coach when I was in middle school really made an impression on me that I want to help high schoolers and middle schoolers develop those skills too. All right, so I think thank you guys very much, Katie and Alex, for those questions. They were awesome. Can't wait to get started tomorrow at the competition. So as you guys know, now we're going to move on to the quotation of the day.
Quotation of the day!
All right, and the quotation of the day comes inspired by Katie and Alex, and it goes like this. On matters of fashion, swim with the current, and on matters of principle, stand like a rock. So Katie and Alex, what do you guys think that means?
On the matters of fashion, swim with the current, and on matters of principles, stand like a rock. Well, I think what this means, personally, is that you should stand by what you believe in, and you shouldn't get swayed by what the people around you think. And although people around you may change their opinions, or they may try to sway you from what you truly believe, I think that it's important that you hold on to your principles through everything. Yeah.
Nice. Alex?
For fashion, because our world is changing so quickly, because our world is revolutionizing, it is important that you keep up with the trend so that you don't seem as old-fashioned and outdated. And for the principles one, having core values in your life is really important, and growing older, you don't necessarily want to change it. You want to keep with the same core values that you had since you were younger.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Awesome interpretation of that quotation. All right, well that's all the time we have for today on the Ask Learning Leaders show. So if you want to submit a question for next time, please reach out to your coach directly, email us at ask@learningleaders.com, or follow us on Instagram at #AskLearningLeaders and ask your question directly there. We'll see you next time.
Bye.